Stan Gibilisco here from the Black Hills of South Dakota, United States of America. The date, May 23rd, 2014. The time, 3:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight. What you're looking at is a National Weather Service government weather radar site centered on Rapid City, South Dakota. Actually, the center is a little east of Rapid City, South Dakota, right there. You can see thunderstorms in a kind of a line from, well, a little ways east of Sundance, Wyoming, to a little ways southeast of Broadus, Montana. We can get a little bit better picture, a little better contrast here if we get rid of the topographical features. That's one of the very interesting things about this site, one of the sort of cool things about this site. It'll show you however much detail you want. Now, what's interesting about this, what I find extremely interesting about this, is the way that the circulation generally seems to be going from south to north slowly, as if the wind circulation in this entire system is going from south to north. And yet, the thunderstorms themselves are pretty much stationary. Now, I'm about midway between Sturgis, South Dakota, right there, and Newcastle, Wyoming, right there. So I am just east of the easternmost thunderstorm cell. It looks like maybe today we will escape, but there's an awful lot of the day left to go. It was a bright, clear, sunny morning, but the humidity in the air caused me to tell my colleagues at the Deadwood Recreation Center, the sky has hail written all over it, and only God and I can see the handwriting on the sky. Well, I'm a little bit arrogant there, but I mean, you see what I'm getting at? You ever have a morning when you just know that something is going to pop up, and some of these cells probably contain small hail? I don't see any warning boxes, though, as of yet. Now, that isn't to say that there won't be any, but not yet. So the interesting thing about this, let's set animation speed. This, once again, is the National Weather Service radar. Does that help any? Does that make it look faster to you? Yeah, sure it does. It makes a difference. You can kind of see the general circulation from south to north, and yet the storms themselves aren't moving. I find all of that quite interesting. And I also find this site very interesting and useful from the standpoint of it alerts me to the fact that I'd better get off my ham radio, and maybe I'd better think about keeping the alternative power sources ready in case we get a lightning strike knocks out one of these transformers. That happens a lot here in the Black Hills. Just some thoughts, some weather thoughts for the day. Stan Gibilisco signing off before I bore you too much. Till next time. So long.